Hello and welcome to another episode of It Takes Two. I'm your host, Ethan.
And I'm Naomi. Today we're diving into something I personally experienced last week at checkout: free shopping experience at a concert.
Oh yeah? Let me guess, was this at the 21 Pilots show at Climate Pledge Arena?
Exactly. How did you know?
Because Amazon's been testing their Just Walk Out technology there. I've been dying to try it. How was it?
Honestly, a bit weird at first. You tap your credit card to enter, grab whatever you want, and then just leave. No checkout, no lines. It felt like I was shoplifting.
I can imagine. It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it. Amazon's been developing this since 2013, way back when Jeff Bezos was still running the show.
That long? I had no idea. What's the technology behind it? There must be some serious Big Brother vibes happening.
Definitely some surveillance tech involved. They use AI-enabled cameras hanging from the ceiling that track your every move, plus weight sensors on shelves and even 3D mapping of the entire store.
Wait, so cameras are watching and recording everything I do? That's uncomfortable?
I get that concern. Amazon says they don't have people watching live, but they do have teams that review and label shopping data to train their algorithms.
That's still a lot of data collection, but I have to admit, it was super convenient, especially at a crowded concert venue.
That's exactly where Amazon is finding success with this tech. Stadiums, arenas, airports, places where speed matters and people hate waiting in line.
But here's what I found interesting. I noticed the receipt didn't come through for like 10 minutes after I left. Did they get my order right?
According to CNBC's reporting, that's a common issue. Receipts can take anywhere from 4 to 30 minutes to come through, which makes some shoppers nervous.
Exactly. I kept checking my phone like, did they charge me correctly? What if they think I took something I didn't?
That uncertainty is definitely a barrier to adoption. But here's an interesting twist. Amazon recently removed Just Walk Out from all their fresh grocery stores and the Whole Foods where they were testing it.
Wait, what? If it's their own technology, why wouldn't they use it in their own stores?
According to John Jenkins, who worked on the project, grocery stores are incredibly complex environments. Loose produce, meat by the pound, floral arrangements. The technology works better in smaller format stores with limited inventory.
So they're switching to smart carts in their bigger stores instead?
Exactly. They call them dash carts. They identify items as you place them inside and show the running total on a display. Seems like a good compromise.
But they're still selling Just Walk Out to third parties, right? Like that store at the concert.
Yes, and that part of the business is apparently accelerating. They're doubling the number of third-party Just Walk Out stores this year, including 6 new ones at Seattle's Lumen Field and 7 at Northwest Stadium outside D.C.
I'm curious, how much does it cost for a retailer to install this technology? It can't be cheap.
That's the thing. Amazon won't disclose their pricing, but industry experts suggest it's still really expensive, which could limit widespread adoption.
But I guess there are benefits for retailers. At the concert venue, I noticed the store was handling a massive rush of people at intermission without long lines.
Absolutely. Amazon claims Lumen Field has 8 times more people going through their Just Walk Out store during games. Plus, these stores can operate with fewer staff or even unattended during off hours.
So fewer jobs? That's not great.
Amazon claims the stores are still staffed, shelves need stocking, alcohol requires ID checks, and shoppers need help figuring out the system. But yes, probably fewer cashiers.
Speaking of figuring out the system, I noticed some people at the exit looking really hesitant to just walk out, like they felt guilty.
That's a real psychological barrier. John Jenkins mentioned that why store owners often station someone by the exit to reassure people it's okay to leave.
Let's talk about the privacy concerns. There was that controversy at Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado, right?
Yes, In 2020, artists protested against using Amazon's palm scanning technology called Amazon One for entry, and the venue eventually canceled those plans.
I can see why. I mean, giving your biometric data to Amazon. That's a big ask.
Definitely, though at third-party just walkout stores, you can just swipe any credit card to enter no Amazon account needed.
But still, retailers have to trust Amazon, potentially their biggest competitor, with their shopper data. That seems risky.
Amazon claims they have strict data separation policies, similar to how Netflix can run on AWS despite Amazon having Prime Video, but it's a valid concern.
So what about competitors? Is Amazon the only one doing this?
Not the only one, but definitely the biggest. Startups like iFi and Grabongo are trying similar autonomous checkout tech, but they don't have Amazon's resources or scale.
I'm also intrigued by how they're upgrading the technology. Didn't they announce some new AI system recently?
Yes, in August, they announced a new multi-modema AI system using transformer architecture, the same tech behind generative AI like ChatGPT. It helps improve accuracy by reasoning across multiple inputs.
And they're also using our RFID tags in some stores?
Right? For clothing items especially, where cameras might struggle to distinguish sizes. They've repurposed this old anti-theft technology to enable checkout-free shopping.
So what's your take, Ethan? Is just walkout the future of retail, or will it die out?
That's the million-dollar question. Industry experts are divided. Some believe there will be a viral effect once enough people experience it, while others think it won't reach adoption fast enough to survive.
I'm skeptical it will ever replace traditional checkout completely, but I can definitely see it thriving in high-traffic, time-sensitive environments like stadiums and airports.
Agreed. The convenience factor at that concert must have been significant. Getting back to your seat faster is a real benefit.
It absolutely was, though I'm still not sure how I feel about all those cameras watching me shop.
Fair enough. Technology always involves these trade-offs between convenience and privacy.
Well, listeners, what do you think? Would you shop at a just walkout store? Or does the idea of all those AI cameras tracking your shopping make you uncomfortable? Let us know in the comments.
And that's our show for today. If you enjoyed this episode of It Takes Two, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review.
Until next time, I'm Naomi.
And I'm Ethan. Thanks for listening.